Today, I'm going to be doing some microneedling on my face and on my neck. This is my third time doing this at home. So before I get started, I want to give a disclaimer first. If you're going to do this at your own risk, and also make sure that you do your research. You Google, talk to an esthetician, talk to a dermatologist, talk to someone, and just be really safe. Now that I got that out of the way, I discovered on TikTok Skin with Jamie, and she is an esthetician, and she shows you how to do some treatments at home. Never knew that I could do microneedling at home. I was like, let me try it myself. And recently I've been getting compliments on my skin. So I'm like, ooh, it's working. I can tell a difference too. So since I'm able to tell a difference, I want to share with you all how I do it, the benefits that I've seen, the results that I've seen. So let's get into it. So the things that I'm using today, the first one is numbing cream, Numbsure alcohol, hyaluronic acid, a couple of cotton rounds, and the Dr. Pen. Now that I've wiped everything down, the first thing that I'm going to do is numb my skin. I was getting this done at the esthetician. They numbed your skin. Now on Skin with Jamie's page, she doesn't numb her skin. I don't think she says why, but I'm just doing it because that's what they did. So I don't know what this feels like if you don't numb your skin. So I have pretty sensitive skin. So, sorry, I put too much on my hand. So I always have to find products that don't break me out. I am doing my neck, but I'm gonna numb that later because I feel like by the time I get to my neck, the numbing sensation will be gone. So I'm just gonna wait on that. So I was going to a med spa to get the microneedling done. I was paying upwards to $300 per session. Now, I was also on a membership. So the membership was like $60 a month. Then the microneedling sessions were discounted. So I think maybe if I didn't have a membership, it'd probably be like $400 per session. So when I'm doing this numbing, I am getting pretty close to my eye because I will be going not too close to my eye, but I will be doing my eye area. Skin with Jamie, on her page, she did do her upper eyelid. So I guess I'll be doing my upper eyelid too. Let me be clear. This is something you have to be consistent with. So this is my third time doing this. Right now I'm doing it every 4 weeks. And then when I see that it's like, ooh, it's starting to get pretty good, I will go down to every 6 weeks. Make sure you wash the numbing cream off your hands because if not, your hand's gonna be numb. So right now I'm going to let this sit for about 20 minutes to make sure that I'm nice and numb. Then when I come back, we will start the needling. Time is up on the numbing cream. So what I want to do now is just with a clean towel, obviously, we're going to wipe off all of the numbing cream. All right, I'll let that dry. Next, I'm going to take the alcohol and put it on my face. I have to make sure we have everything off of there. Whew. Whew. Ciao. So I'm washing my hands again. She uses gloves, but I didn't find the gloves too easy to work with. And I feel like as long as your hands are clean constantly, because when you have on a glove, you're touching stuff and you're not gonna wash the glove. So I just use my hands. She was using the 16 needle, just like that, into, oh Lord, there you go, into there. So then I take this little part out. Now you have the needle. See all the needles? So on the pen, there are different depths on here. You can see there are numbers on there. And for each area, I'm going to use a different depth. I'm gonna go slightly deeper this time for me, because my esthetician has gone deep before, but I'm not going too deep. I'm just going a little bit up from what I did last time. On the forehead, she has like 0.25 to 0.5. I'm gonna go up to 0.5. But first I'm gonna put on the hyaluronic acid. So now that my left hand is the hand that I will be putting the serum on with, I'm not touching anything else with my left hand. It's clean and I'm not touching anything else. So I'm gonna turn it on. And she goes up to 6, where the needles are moving really fast. And then we're gonna do 3 passes. So one is horizontal, and then vertical, and then circles. And that's the first. As you can see, I'm a little red already. Because I've had this done before, I know what it's supposed to feel like. I know how much pressure to apply. I know if it's like, oh, I need a little more hyaluronic acid because it's dragging. But that's probably that's the advantage that I've had. Same thing. Easy peasy. Now that I'm moving on to my eye area, I'm gonna stay at the same depth that I had before. Ooh. I'm not gonna go that bone right there. I'm not gonna go above the bone, but I'm gonna pull my skin down so I can get the skin, but not on the bone. I know I see on some TikTok where people do that, but I ain't doing it because I don't know what that's gonna do and I don't want to find out. which is going to be 1.5. I mean 1 to 1.5. I'm gonna do 1.2 because last time I did 1. Definitely red. Definitely red. So the good thing about it being red is that I could actually see what I've done already and I'm not going over something twice. I'm going to move over to my nose now. What I have noticed is mainly like my skin texture is getting smoother, and also it's like my skin tone is getting even, and people have been noticing. So I'm like, oh, it's working. And I think it's working more so because of how consistent I've been with it, because I feel like this works when you're consistent. Your skin is supposed to be red. Do not fear. It is supposed to look like this. Now I'm going to move over to my chin and also do my upper lip too, which is also going to be done at a 1. Now my face is done. So now we're gonna move over to the neck. Now that I've done everything, I'm going to take another clean, wet towel and just wipe. You can see it's some little, I don't know if you can see it, a little bit. You might have a little bit of blood some places because you are sticking yourself with a needle. I'm going to put on some Skin Fuse gel. And I had this in the refrigerator, so it's cold, nice and cold. So if you want to try this, I definitely will say, like I said before, just at your own risk, do your research. It has worked for me. If you don't want to do this at home, go get it done. Like, I really will recommend, if you can be consistent with it, it really is a good treatment just for your skin texture, your skin tone. It really has helped me out. Hey, you know, everybody can't do everything at home, but if you want to, try it out. If you have any questions, you can put them below. I also have linked below the Dr. Pen if you want to purchase that. And I also have the numbing cream linked as well if you want to purchase that. I'm so glad that you watched and you stayed tuned the whole time. And make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.